What was there before the beginning? Before the first star ignited? Before the first atom formed? Before time itself began? Was it simply nothing? An absolute infinite emptiness? Or was it something else? A silent, waiting potential. A cosmic silence. This is 𝐌𝕣𝐌𝕠𝕕𝕙.com. We seek the invisible poetry of visible life. And tonight, we journey to the most profound invisible of all, the time before time, the silence that existed before the Big Bang. Part 1. The problem of before. For nearly a century, we have understood our origin story. We call it the Big Bang. 14 billion years ago, our entire visible universe, every galaxy, every star, every grain of sand, and every living being was compressed into a point of unimaginable density, a singularity. This was not an explosion in space. It was the expansion of space itself. From this single point, everything we know erupted into existence. Space, matter, energy, and even time. And this is where our human curiosity hits a wall, a boundary. If time itself began with the Big Bang, what does it mean to ask, what came before? The brilliant physicist Stephen Hawking famously compared it to asking, what is north of the North Pole? According to our current laws of physics, Einstein's general relativity, the question is meaningless. The singularity is where the laws of physics and time itself break down. There is no before. And yet, the question remains. The human mind is not satisfied. We need to know, if the universe is the visible life, what was the invisible poetry that wrote it? Part 2. Defining the cosmic silence. When we imagine this before time, we often picture a vast, black, empty room, a void. But this nothing is not the nothing of physicists. The empty space between galaxies isn't truly empty. It is a seething, shimmering cauldron of potential, a quantum foam where particles and antiparticles pop into and out of existence for fleeting moments. Our empty space is alive. The nothing that would have existed before the Big Bang is something else entirely. It is an absence of space, an absence of time, an absence of matter, and perhaps even an absence of the physical laws that govern our reality. This is the true cosmic silence, a state of perfect non-existence. How could everything, our entire vast, complex cosmos, emerge from nothing? Part 3. Theories at the edge of knowledge. This is the frontier of theoretical cosmology. Here, scientists become part philosopher, part poet. Lacking evidence, they rely on the elegance of mathematics to paint pictures of the before, and several startling theories have emerged. One idea is that the silence was not stable. In the realm of quantum mechanics, nothing is inherently unstable. Perhaps our universe is simply a free lunch, a random quantum fluctuation in a greater, timeless void, which by chance became large enough to inflate and create the cosmos we see. Our universe, born from a statistical burp in the nothingness. Another, more poetic idea is that of a big bounce. This is the cyclic universe model. Here, there was no beginning. Perhaps our universe is one in an infinite series of universes. What if another universe existed before ours? It expanded, it lived, and then, over trillions of years, it collapsed back in on itself in a big crunch, which then bounced, becoming our Big Bang. The cosmic silence was not a beginning, but merely the brief, silent moment of transition between one cosmos and the next, an endless cycle of cosmic death and rebirth. And then there is the multiverse. The theory of eternal inflation, or string theory, suggests our universe is just one bubble in a vast cosmic ocean. New universes, new Big Bangs, are happening all the time, each with potentially different laws of physics. In this model, the cosmic silence never truly existed. It was simply the space between spaces, the higher dimensional reality from which our universe was born. Part 4. The Poetry of the Unknown. A universe from nothing. A universe from a previous universe. A universe from a multiverse. Which is true? The honest answer is that we do not know. And we may never know. We are like creatures living on a single page of an infinite book, trying to guess what was written on the page before. We can only look back to the very first word, that moment of the Big Bang. But the cosmic silence is not just a scientific problem. It is a human one. It is the ultimate mystery. It forces us to confront the profound and perhaps unsettling idea that all of this visible, chaotic, beautiful life emerged from an invisible, silent, perfect nothing. It is the ultimate expression of our guiding philosophy. The silence is the canvas. The cosmos is the art. The silence is the invisible poetry. And our universe is the visible life. This is Mr. 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿